What's up, guys? Welcome to the Big House 7. I am Liquid Chillin' here with...
I'm Tempo Vro.
And we are about to get into some day one doubles action. So round one pool starting off today, and doubles actually will be coming to a close tomorrow evening.
Yep, we're going to boil down to top 8 first today.
So top 8 is going to be set in stone by the end of today. And so we'll see what happens there. A lot of really good teams here, obviously. It's Big House. It's one of the biggest tournaments of the year, and a lot of teams came out in full force. So we'll see how they can do here in this incredibly stacked tournament.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about last week during GTX is right after doubles happened. Of course, it was a really tight set between Alliance and CLG. Yeah. Right after the set happened, right on Twitter, PPU goes, "We'll get you back next week." And so right now we're here. It is next week. We're at the Big House 7. We're going to start off, though, with some round one pools. We're not anywhere close to the All-Star battle.
A lot to whittle down before we get to that point, but that's pretty likely in terms of who we're probably going to be seeing later in the tournament.
Seed.
Alliance and CLG.
I'm so excited.
So, another stacked doubles tournament coming up. And as you mentioned, a week after GTX. So it's kind of crazy to have two super stacked tournaments just a week apart from each other. But that's what we're getting right now. So
GTX had an amazing prize pool, but a lot of people think that the prestige of the Big Houses is a lot more. There's 7 years of this going on.
Right.
And a lot of attendance as well.
Yeah.
Right now we have Astro and Fire versus Cees and Gaines. They're going to be, Astro and Fire is going to be P1, P4.
Okay.
We got Cees and Gaines on 2 and 3. Now, Chillin' and I are not too familiar with these players.
Yeah, I'm not particularly familiar, but it looks like, based on the characters that are on screen right now, we're going to have a Puff Fox team. One of the strongest team comps, actually, in the game in terms of teammates being able to help each other out.
This team is super strong. Probably top 3 teams in the game.
Yeah. And then Fox and Falco on the other side. The classic Spacey team, you saw it a lot more, I would say, like a few years ago. A lot of people have kind of become disillusioned with Falco in teams a little bit. But
before 2013, it was a little bit more common. Yeah, I agree.
For sure. But, and, I mean, the issue with Spaceys in teams sometimes is that it can be difficult to hold your stocks. You can get caught by things. Edge guards are seemingly a lot freer on Spaceys.
They're really severe, yes.
Yeah, compared to most characters in the game. So because of that, Spaceys can be tough to play in teams, especially when you got 2 of them. So
yeah, one of them is Falco. Some people ask maybe you should just be playing double Fox.
Right.
There are different strengths and weaknesses of this. Let's see how this Falco handles teams. Of course, lasers being a big factor, whether it's good or bad.
Right. Lasers can definitely help save your teammate, both when he's trying to recover and just getting him out of a sticky situation on stage even. But if you fire a laser at the wrong time, then that can be very costly.
You save a kill, or
you can accidentally save the opponent. You can knock your teammate out of a combo. There's all types of things that can go wrong with that. But Falco does have insane potential in teams, just not as much that we've seen realized in the past few years.
He's definitely underdeveloped compared to other characters, but
yeah,
like we said, he does have gaping weaknesses that Fox can mitigate a little bit. He has a little bit better recovery, of course.
Absolutely.
Falco's still strong, though. He's got Shine, the Dare kill potential.
Yeah, he's got that quick kill potential with Dare, as you mentioned. And then, yeah, Shine and Laser both are actually amazing save options in teams as well. Especially because teaming with a Fox is actually pretty good for Falco, because he actually has a very easy time of saving Fox compared to most of the cast. So,
and Fox's recovery is already that strong, right? You pair it up with that. I'm thinking also, like, you do Falco Shine, and then Fox is all of a sudden just up-airing super high.
Yeah. We saw something along those lines with PP and Lazer a couple months ago when they had that sick combo.
That's fun. There's Bad Moon Rising, is that what we're talking about?
Yep.
The return of PP, only for a teams tournament. We miss you, PPMD.
Definitely miss the PP. So hopefully we'll see, because PPMD was also a big proponent of Falco in teams, and even though he had the really strong Marth, you would almost always see him go Falco in teams. So I think him being gone is actually a pretty solid reason why we're seeing less Falco in teams, honestly.
Yeah, there's a lot less footage of good Falco in teams.
Right.
You're right. He uses Falco a lot, despite being a sick Marth main, and a lot of people would consider Marth much better than Falco in teams.
Yeah.
Similar weaknesses in poor recovery, or maybe taken advantage of, but
right.
Marth has So many great tools. Grab.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for Marth to avoid getting hit in teams
Walling
compared to
out
Falco.
people.
Yep. So we'll
Sounds
see.
like the warm-up is wrapping up.
Yep. Looks like we're about ready. Cees and Gaines are the Fox and Falco. Looks like Cees is the Fox, I believe.
Player 2.
Gaines is the Falco. So we'll see how Gaines can handle the Falco in teams.
Do you seize these gains?
Nice. And
Who do you
then,
got? Who do you got? Do you got the Team Spaceys or Jigs Fox?
I kind of like the Jigs Fox. I mean, again, we are very unfamiliar with these players, so it's pretty much a toss-up in our eyes. But I like the team composition of Fox Jigs a little bit more.
Yeah, it seems like Jigglypuff has the ability to gimp either of these characters.
Right.
We're going to have to keep our eyes open on that.
Yep. And
Game 1's
Game
at
1.
Battlefield.
Yep. Pretty standard starting stage in teams. Although in teams you see a lot of FD to start actually too.
I think Jigglypuff is the one that stops that call. Right?
Yeah. In this situation for sure.
Unfortunate blue up smash on blue teammate. Right there, we see a get up attack through shield, kind of break up that skirmish. Whoa!
Unfortunate air dodge there. Early death for Cees.
That's what happens when you slide off and you don't appreciate the slide off.
Yep. Up and
That looks good.
there. Yeah.
Got the yellow up. Oh, but he's stuck.
Tech trap.
Did you see that? Falco like let go of that edge guard, but then Fox like went into battlefield.
Yeah. Got battlefielded. So that was very fortunate for Red Team, but they do have this deficit already.
These stocks are evaporating really quick.
Yeah.
1 minute in, just already death.
Yep. Seen a couple of STs as well.
You know what I noticed is a lot of 1v1 fighting right now. And, oh my goodness!
Great catch
Rest
there.
off the up smash. Excellent catch, as
boy,
you said.
looks like fire is the Jigglypuff, so it's got the fire rest apparently.
That's the second one. These stocks actually matter a lot for Jigglypuff. She's not getting a gimp. The only way she's going to get fast kills are through these rests. Red team looks like is owning the ground.
Yep.
Nice job on the edge guard.
Yeah, that should be stock. So
It's 4-4, very even.
yeah. My man Cees needs to hold on to that stock as long as he can.
Yeah, last stock for him.
Yep.
See another fire rest coming out of this Jigglypuff. He's sharking beneath.
Yep.
And then did Falco just mess that up?
Falco, yeah, he committed really hard to that down air and paid the price.
Looks like they are back to ground control though, Red Team. And if they can get this edge guard, that might even it up. Oh no!
Unfortunate there.
Yeah, miscommunication.
Yeah, good job by Fire though, helping out his teammate. But it's back to even.
Back to even. Red Fox on high damage though. Get launched at any moment.
Yeah, he's done a good job of mostly avoiding getting hit this stock though, which he needs to do obviously. But he's definitely in danger zone at this point.
Dude, this running fire is gonna get punished by 2 up airs. Jigglypuff in kill percent.
Yeah, Red Team looking a lot more solid now compared to earlier in the match.
They're managing to do a lot of center control, but what I see one weakness, oh my goodness, is they do stack on top of each other.
Yeah, and he's going to take that stock, is Cees, so we'll see if he can make the best of it here.
Yeah, very wise decision. Look at Falco holding that shield and
no
edge guard!
Yeah, he could have edge hogged, had a couple options there, but he didn't quite finish it, and now blue team is definitely still in it.
Fox just got murdered by 2 aerials. He's going to make it back, though.
Yep, another dropped edge guard for Red Team, but the shine definitely seals it.
Man,
so
getting up off that edge.
Can Fire bring this back? It's going to be real tough, but it's doable.
Certainly possible.
If he can kill the Falco quickly, then he's got a great shot, but that's going to be easier said than done in this situation for sure. Oop, okay.
Oh, he could have held. He could have held on for maybe a down tilt from Falco.
Yeah.
Little tail feathers. And certainly possible from any edge guard opportunity, just one knockoff. Okay. Next vertical kill.
Yeah, any strong hits at this point are gonna lead to death. And there it is.
That's a fun jump read. Just full hop.
That was solid. So good stuff by Cees and Gaines. Really brought that one back. They started off very shaky.
Got that rest early.
Yeah, that rest with the up air tech trap on the platform. Definitely felt like all the momentum was in blue team's favor.
Now this is somewhat strange because we predicted that Jigglypuff did not like this stage.
Yeah.
And this was her counter pick.
Yeah, kind of odd. I mean, it's personal preference at the end of the day, but most jigs will not prefer this stage against Spaceys generally.
Now, I have a working theory, which is Dreamland was banned, and this is the next biggest stage. Oh my goodness, vertical death.
Yep.
And one thing I noticed from Red Team was that they were pretty strong at oh my goodness, another team kill.
Yeah,
is that they were really good at controlling the middle of Battlefield.
Yeah.
Right, Red Team, they did have a few times where they were on top of each other.
Yeah, I don't know if he was looking for that rest or not, but didn't end up getting it.
Their Fox chasing along, and they're doing a lot better job of controlling wide spaces right now.
Yeah.
Double Spacies has that potential to do aerial to aerial, and we're seeing a lot of damage come out. Just like last game, very high octane. 1 minute, lots of stocks gone.
Yeah. These guys are going at each other.
Oh, missed the
That's
ledge.
big, yeah. Unfortunate for Red Team right there. Kind of puts Blue Team back in the game, honestly. Ooh, good try with the pound. A little bit off.
I like the pound. It was just mistimed.
Yep. Pound actually a great saving tool for Jigs. Jigs has many options for saving, though. Down air, a great one as well.
Yeah, very lasting hitbox. Almost impossible to kill with him.
Oh,
they both jump fire.
Yeah.
Jigglypuff almost got a double back air.
Yeah, almost. And that would have been huge for Blue Team as well. Okay, the air dodge from Falco. Blue Team's not out of this yet, but oh, that great tech.
That was great tech. The laser kind of messed it up, though.
Yeah, unfortunate right there for Red Team. Seems like they definitely carried most of their momentum from game 1, but they're losing some of these stocks way earlier than they should.
That was such a masterful play, though, from Red Fox. He brought those back. 2 quick kills under a span of 5 seconds.
Yep.
Jigglypuff about to get another grab. No, she comes back to help Fox out.
Okay. I respect that.
Up throw.
Yep.
Nice coverage from teammate Fox.
Oh,
what happened there?
Slips off the stage, and
the laser shine!
Oh, man,
but he's off himself. He gets shine.
He gets shine. So that is going to lead to another 2v1 for Puff. Another very tough comeback to make. This one even harder than before.
Yeah.
And we'll see if he can finish this edge guard. Okay, not quite, but
yeah, tournament winner stops that
a lot of damage from that edge guard.
Blue Fox was doing pretty good in this match, but I think a lot of edge play really messed him up. He didn't miss a few
and
times.
she's out of jumps. Might have miscounted.
Yeah.
Or maybe just given up hope at that point, honestly. So,
really well played by Red Team.
Yeah, they definitely had a solid game plan going in. And again, started off a little shaky, especially on Battlefield with the early rest. Went down a couple stocks early, but they brought that one back and won game 2 very solidly on the opponent's counterpick.
One thing to definitely keep an eye out for is when a space animal suffers those rests, how they come back from invincibility. And a lot of times they'll be a little too aggressive and fall into the same pitfalls, right? That they just suffered through.
Yeah.
So great job by Red Team by holding middle stage, getting a lot of combo damage off of each other, and securing kills.
Yeah, and I think we talked a lot about the Falco and teams earlier. I think Gaines actually did a pretty good job of using Falco and teams, not getting too crazy with it, overcommitting off the edge and stuff like that, and just kind of playing off his teammate a lot.
Yeah, and that's actually a great thing that you mentioned is that with Falco, you do have to play off your teammate because it is certainly possible that you start doing your shine combos that are very long, right? And then you start overcommitting because you start jumping without looking at other things. So it's very great that you mentioned that you have to play off your teammate as Falco.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw a pretty good job of that by Gaines, actually. So that's pretty much what you want to do with Falco and teams. And again, kind of a dying breed, but we saw a pretty good example right there.
Yeah. One tip I would give to those two is that they did hold the middle well, but there are sometimes they stepped on each other's toes. And that just involves a little bit of communication where usually Fox is the one that needs to hold shield to do shine out shield or something. That comes with time. I don't know how long they've been teaming together or stuff like that, but definitely team chemistry. The more you team together with any given teammate, you'll be building that way more. So I would like to see them team more. Honestly, they had a pretty good game plan for sure. We can see the beginnings of a good team.
Yeah, beginnings of something great for sure. So, and again, definitely respect the Falco and teams. Now we got a very different character coming up.
I was just about to say, we see a little bit more than you viewers at home. We have some hidden technology, and right there on the stream,
we got
it's Amsa,
fan favorite, VGBT's Amsa.
Yeah, Amsa-chan. No, Amsa-san.
Yeah, Amsa-san.
Oh my God, Wes has me messed up, man. Amsa-san. He was playing in the airport right after GTX. He has this little carry set up. Oh, it's so great, man. Nice. Playing anywhere you go.
Yeah.
So we got Red Yoshi, of course, spotting out.
Yep. And
looks like he's teaming with a Fox player.
Yep. Not familiar with this Fox player.
Looks like his tag is Sanne.
Yep.
Or Sanne. I'm not sure if this is a
silent E, maybe. Could be, but I'm guessing Sanne as well. So
this is gonna be Slush and Skedaddle. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
Let's go Skedaddle.
We'll see if Slush and Skedaddle can make anything happen against AMSA and Sanne. And again, I'm not familiar with Sanne, but I have to imagine he's at least pretty decent if AMSA's teaming with him.
Yeah, he's either a good homie of AMSA's or just a training partner of some sort.
Yeah.
Very excited to see how this is going out.
Yeah, and very interesting team combination here. Fox and Yoshi.
Can the viewers at home hear the game effects right now? That's awesome, because you guys were hearing a lot of Falcon Punch warm up.
Yeah. Getting that B button ready.
Yeah. That move is actually I'm starting to see that move in competitive, like, you know, not just clips. It's
Yeah.
It's starting to just come out. Always a good time, man. So they're trying to RPS for these stages. Look at that big center cam.
All right.
That rock flew across the stage, smashing those scissors. You guys didn't put on your VR goggles or AR goggles?
And so the Skedaddle and Slush are Fox Falcon, right?
Yes.
I believe that was their team, yeah. So
No, I thought it was Sheik.
Oh, was it Sheik? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it was Sheik Falcon.
Sheik Falcon. All right. And that's a solid team as well.
It's an unorthodox team. You don't see it too often.
You don't see it too often. You see the probably prime example is SUJ and Shroom of that team, and they do a really good job of it. Not really, I would say, the model for newer players to base their gameplay off of. Just
the gameplay is weird.
They both kind of just go crazy, and they're good enough to pull it off.
Their single skill is very strong, but there is something to note about Sheik, and the match is about to start. One I want to say real quick is that Sheik cannot grab as much as she can in singles and doubles.
Right.
She has to take advantage of fair or tilts.
Yeah.
Smash. See, blue team trying to zone on the left side, trying to find their way through it. Obviously, AMSA is going to be the strongest player on the map.
Right.
So you have to be aware of how he opens up the team.
Yeah. Probably not going to see as much of the crazy extended combos that we see from AMSA in teams, just because obviously the teammates are there to help out.
Yeah, Fox has the ability to end a lot of combos with up smash or up air.
Right.
And right now he's using back air to start a lot of these edge guards. And look at that!
Yeah, great down smash from AMSA.
Great control, and you're right, this down smash is going to set up for an easy edge guard that would not be used in singles, right, until a higher percent.
Right. Ooh.
Dang, Fox made it back!
Yeah.
So did Yoshi.
Yeah, blue team gotta finish these edge guards a bit better. Okay. Oh, and again, can't quite finish it off.
There's so many times where Falcon is so close to getting that edge guard, but he's not the best off stage.
Yeah, definitely not. And if he goes off stage, he's putting himself in harm's way for sure.
AMSA is just throwing eggs and grabbing ledges. My goodness.
Okay, good coverage from AMSA's teammate there.
Down smash, edge get. AMSA's still on his first stock. He's getting parries, and I'm sure he's timing it better than the enemies are.
Yeah.
Right? He's familiar with his timings.
Yeah, the big thing about Yoshi as well is that there's so few good Yoshis, so it's really tough. It's a very different matchup compared to...
Oh!
Wow, the anticipation from AMSA there leads to a ton of damage from Falcon.
Sick.
Yeah, and AMSA's still on his first stock, by the way.
He's using special moves.
Oh, man,
Gets
okay.
need, though.
Oh, is
no
he?
Jump.
Okay, yeah, jump was gone.
All right, blue team trying to get a team combo on Fox is very certain that that's the edge guard.
Yep. I just had a Sir Tag spell degen.
Nice.
Let's go, blue team.
They're modeling themselves definitely after SUJ Shroom. Right now, I see a lot of great gameplay coming out from AMSA in that he's able to do damage.
Ooh, the back air.
Becomes safe again.
Yeah. Yeah, AMSA actually a force to be reckoned with in teams. You don't see him as often in teams getting like deep in the tournament as you do in singles, but I think that's usually just a product of him not necessarily teaming with like top players usually. I don't remember the last time I saw him team with like a top 20, top 25 player. So
that certainly handicaps you at the end of the bracket.
Right.
But this Fox player was really good. He got 5 kills himself, a couple up smash kills, a couple shines. He's picking up the support kills as well as a support player should.
Right. Absolutely. So we're definitely seeing the rare Yoshi action in teams, but played very well here by AMSA.
Yeah, Yeah, right now Blue Team has been managing to do a lot of aerials back and forth on Yoshi. And they have AMSA somewhat pinned down.
Ooh, nice try. Not quite going to get the kill yet.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, Blue Team has actually suffered less damage. They're actually...
Yeah, they're doing well so far, especially Sheik.
Exactly, they're in a good position, but right now, AMSA
and the
still
Sheik
hasn't gotten his opening. I was surprised.
Yeah, I expected the Sheik to try to pick up that kill on Fox, but wasn't looking for it. Okay. All right.
Blue Team looking very strong right now.
Great start for Team D-Gen.
Running down smash is a decent tool as Team's Sheik. Right now, they're just throwing out big hitboxes to try to zone out, but it looks like they're about to lose their first stocks each out of 1v1s.
Good fade back from Falcon. Okay. He survives for now.
One hit, though, was throw him off stage, and even the friendly fire.
Yeah.
He's fine, though. Is he?
Ooh, the dash attack kill.
Yeah, you gotta be careful how you get off the ledge in teams.
Yeah.
Some people get lazy.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with Falcon. Falcon has a hard time getting off the ledge anyway, so it can be even harder in teams.
Let's go wall jumps.
Yeah. Worked out nicely for him. Yoshi separated from his teammate right now, but doesn't seem to mind too much.
Fox is winning, and he did that full jump dare to come over that tree. Just give him the flutters.
The couch cancel is going to lead to a double forward smash. Big for red team right now.
Fox is getting cornered.
And
that raptor boost was pretty greedy.
That was very ambitious, let's call it.
Yeah. Nice down smash to cover the edge. Going back to center stage, ignoring Yoshi. This is a pretty smart move. Dang, that special move's hard to deal with. This X-Spam has left Fox vulnerable. It looks like that's the edge guard. Now AMSA was at 150, so there's a reason he was X-Spam.
Right.
Blue team up just half a stock.
Wow.
No jump.
Yep, and back to even here. But Sheik is taking a lot of damage here.
Yep.
And she's going to go down. Nice wave shot combo.
Yep.
Sanne.
Excellent form from that Fox. He's been in there. He's been definitely in the skirmishes, just dealing damages.
Yeah.
Blue team trying to zone out through the middle. Oh, jumping needles, trying to be very aggressive against AMSA, but now both of them are offstage. Blue team in a bad position.
Yeah. Sheik manages
How
to
did
survive.
Fox get below there? What is Sheik doing?
Oh.
Sheik went so low.
Yeah. Skedaddle definitely wants to take that one back.
Dang, Falcon just needed someone. Is he about to just get worked in the mountain?
Oh, okay. Thought we were gonna see some ping pong action here.
Well, and this is just a tech skill demonstration now.
Yeah, pretty much. It's technically not impossible for Slush to make this comeback, but
No, Yoshi's actually a hit or two away, depending on how this works out.
yeah, there it is.
Well played. That's a 2-0 coming out from, I assume, double Japanese players.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I am guessing Sanne is Japanese.
I'm a fan of him. He did well.
Definitely.
Right? He did not
Solid
let down
Fox
AMSA in
player,
any way.
for sure. And it's always a pleasure to see the AMSA Yoshi. Again, a fan favorite for very good reason.
Yeah.
He's just, not only his gameplay is amazing, obviously, just the
So
very...
rare. Slush and Skedaddle, the Sheik, Falcon. Yeah. We saw some decent form coming out with the aerials and zoning from the middle, pushing outwards.
Right, right. So it looks like they had the beginnings of something good there. But we'll see if they can develop that in the future. Yep. Gaming Generations.
Yeah, quick shout outs to them. They provide so much equipment, guys. If you're at any of these big events and you're wondering where are all these CRTs and these Wiis and these GameCubes and anything, really.
Pretty much all the equipment, yeah.
Is coming from Gaming Gens. And when you come to the event, you probably notice that Gaming Gens is selling you guys merchandise right out the door. It's because they're the biggest provider for the event. They want to get you guys used to seeing their names, buying their stuff.
Yep.
They're selling the shirts right now. Everything but the staff shirt is available through the Gaming Gens booth right now.
Nice. Yeah, so definitely check out the Gaming Generations booth if you're here.
And if you're an event organizer, you should contact these guys because they can help you with an enormous event.
Absolutely. GamingGenerations.com.
Yeah, they're based in, I believe it's called LaCroix. It's going to be in Wisconsin.
Okay, yeah.
One of those.
Yeah, they definitely had a strong presence at Smash and Splash.
But they're everywhere. They're willing to travel. They got
right.
the equipment. So on the left, you guys should already know.
Definitely one of the strongest if not the strongest team in the
I think
world.
they're seeded #1.
Are they? Yeah, that makes sense. I think PewFat had been winning most events over the summer, but then last week, of course, the Brothers managed to take it over PewFat. And
Who won?
from Losers even.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Who won Genesis? That was the Alliance.
Yeah, I want to say Alliance did, yeah. So it's pretty much most of the teams majors this year have just been split between CLG
Yes,
and Alliance.
yes. Because I was thinking, what is the other big one? Now, EVO didn't have an official doubles tournament.
Right,
but
they had the Fuse finals.
exactly. Now, Melee, we love the game so much that we decided to create our own doubles event at EVO. We do an unofficial doubles event all the time.
Right.
This was the first year we did like a circuit kind of deal where all the doubles tournaments of this year, they had enough entrants qualified into these rankings of tiers and points.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And they fed into this awesome tournament called Genesis Fuse.
Yep.
It's where the players do the DBZ Fuse.
Fusion dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's...
CLG won that event.
Yeah. They ended up winning the EVO finals for that circuit, and now there's a second season of the circuit actually, which is taking place. Obviously, this is going to be a major counting toward it. GTX was also very important for that.
New to this year, Wii U joins the Fuse events.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
I believe last year was Melee. Look at it.
Right into it.
Right into the action. Red team versus green team. Green team, of course, double spacies. I assume they're local heroes. Ion, the kid, and Bautista.
Batista? Yeah. And they're not doing bad so far, honestly.
This guy got fared really hard, but Falco making it back.
Ooh, okay.
Did he just take out Armada stock?
The side B spike on Armada.
Yeah, put that on your resume, man. He gets slapped out for doing a laser.
Yep.
Gotta get careful on that spacing.
So
Pretty even.
Yeah, Android doing a good job of holding that first stock to give Red Team the slight lead right now.
Yeah, an important thing you're going to notice out of him is that he's going to camp this corner very selectively, only coming into the middle when his brother needs help.
Right. Good light shield action there from Android. Light shield very underrated in teams. Does a great job of being able to shield multiple hits and kind of getting you out of harm's way since you get pushed away a little bit when you're light shielding.
Yep, displaces you, and it decreases your chance of getting a shield poke. Really important. Armada protecting that corner, and Android just getting kills off the edge.
Yeah,
Double back air.
Just waiting for the opportune times.
Nice fastball from Falco, getting rid of that. Edge guard opportunity. Team Alliance really solid. Only stock loss was to that illusion.
Yeah. Yeah, this game started off very surprisingly even, but now we're starting to see why. Oh my!
We just see double down smash, just
that
damage.
was the blender.
Yeah, super damage. Now we saw Android take off the pressure from Falco to go towards the right side. Very interested in their synergy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and again, Team Alliance, very much known for their team chemistry, their sort of ability to know what the other's going to do ahead of time. You saw toward the end there, Armada didn't quite get it, but he was right next to the Falco, and he kind of just walked away from him for seemingly no reason. But then a second later, Android hit the Falco over there.
Right into him.
So
their positional knowledge is so strong. And something I want to note is that, oh look, we got to switch from
Double Fox instead.
Double Fox is a little bit better on this stage, of course.
Yeah.
Battlefield is smaller, easier to combo, easier to kill. Mine is taken out.
Oh
my goodness, to the wall! It's like a Yin Yang song. Oh my god. So one thing I want to comment to the viewers at home is that she has a small problem against space animals or fast fallers in general, which is below 40. Oh my goodness, how's she gonna get that? With Armada's help, of course.
Yep.
So what you're gonna see? Oh my god, the edge guard. You can't even stop.
Edge guard from Android, but and
how did Team Alliance come unscathed?
For Batista there.
I'm surprised, yeah. It looks like Green Team had an opportunity to get that.
So this game's starting off a lot worse for Green Team than Game 1.
Your stacks melted.
Yeah.
Just like a candy bar in your pocket, man. Wall jump back here, nice. He stops the suicide.
This one just kills.
Yeah, it's too hard to engage this floating beach if you're not wary, and then the needles just open them up.
Yeah. Oh,
Shine Spike.
Good shine, okay.
Armada's so far only person dying in this game from Team Alliance.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go, nice back air.
All right. And Bird finally goes down for the first time this set. Wow,
the reverse up B!
That was genius by Armada.
That was like a DI trick.
And it led to the kill.
I can't believe that.
That was actually insane.
That was like a Smash 4 up B.
Yeah, for real. The opposite direction up B hit with one hit, and for some reason it's like
Rage
strong.
kill, yeah. He's pounding him. So I gotta just mention that Sheik has this trouble with crouch cancel, especially against fast wallers. And what she's gonna do is she's gonna use needle or down smash or team help to not engage the foxes below 20%. So right now, these dash attacks are gonna launch.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Oh, he doesn't go for anything special.
And
oh,
okay.
I'm like, why did he go off stage? It's because Armada's already planting himself deep in the end zone.
Yep. And that'll be it.
One needle.
Yep.
Yep. Bust from the dealer. Hit over 21.
Good stuff to Team Alliance.
It looks like those guys are sponsored from the same people.
Yeah. MGFC looks like. So
the synergy is there. The double spaced animals. They tried against Team Alliance, but
it's hard.
Yeah. Double Princess. It's the Zelda Peach, right? Double
Yep.
Princess is certainly strong, showing us that girl power can survive.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Armada definitely known to bust out the Fox sometimes in teams, but
this is good warm-up for him, especially because he will be using Fox in space animal heavy matchups. Of course, he'll switch to Fox depending on the map.
Yeah.
But on Dreamland, I see Peach being a good pick. Getting those team combos with his brother, of course.
Yeah.
Oh no, how are these boys teaming? Are they going to do the forbidden slots? Ports? Are they going to do 3 versus 1?
3 versus 1.
What kind of event would that be if we had a 3 versus 1 bracket?
That would be pretty ridiculous. I don't know how the bracket would work. I don't know how anything would work.
It's hard to know. Really hard to say. Someone tweet us a tweet longer on how to do a 3 versus 1 bracket. Armada is always so you do gods as the 1, right? Versus non-gods. Maybe that's even too hard. Top 20 versus non.
Yeah.
This year has been such a great year for determining and understanding melee skill, right?
Yeah.
Remember 4 years ago when you thought you were good and you had no idea how good you were?
Right.
Now, if you think you're good, go to any tournament and people will just say how bad you are. Like, no. This is how you compare to everyone this year.
Absolutely.
So competitive.
The skill gap it's weird because it's been widening seemingly between like the top level players and everyone else, but
then it's shortening by those hungry players.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. The fast improving players that we've seen this year are definitely catching up.
We got a lot of space animals that are coming out of nowhere, like Cyrox and Crush.
Yeah.
Just really
Cal.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a ton of just newer
between
players.
The mid-50s and the 20s, this number is just going to jump back and forth.
Right.
Depending on who puts in the grind. And this is the year. I know I said this last year, but this is more true this year than last. It's 8 hours a day. These players can be playing every day of the week this way, right? Net play, watching videos, doing training yourself.
Yeah. There's so many resources these days to practice and improve, and obviously, as you mentioned, those hungry players are taking advantage of those resources and improving insanely fast.
Like, we were hungry back then, chilling. Yeah. Like, back in 2010, I was hungry, right? But I was eating the wrong stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Practicing the wrong things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we didn't have quite the resources that newer players today do.
Some new players, they won't even watch old tournaments.
Right.
And they go, do you know what Round 3 is? Like, do you know what Mewtwo King versus Shiz Game 4 is?
Yeah, for real.
And they're like, no, I don't watch old tournaments. I'm like, well, you should. You definitely should.
Yeah, I think there's actually a lot to be said for kind of the old school style. There was obviously a ton of bad habits, but there were a few good habits.
Some things still work.
As well, yeah.
Some things that you should definitely look out for, though, is DI. And the way we've been DIing better and better is crazy. Actually, someone on Twitter, I think it was this morning or yesterday, they have a recreation, or I should say recreation. A recreation of Armada versus HBox ending. Did you see this?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see the recreation.
Okay, it's great. So the ending, of course, is he hits the roll read, he throws Armada up on top platform.
Oh yeah.
Armada text to the left, right?
Yeah, and then
so
the up airs.
After the up air, apparently, Fox can C-stick down, slide off from top platform to left platform, and then instantly up smash. Because slide off.
The up air.
Because slide off has no lag, right? So instead of getting up air rested, he could have slide off DI up smash and won the tournament. But you need some presence of mind, right, during the tech roll.
Yeah, that's insane. They're definitely seeing a lot of slide-off tech being applied this year.
It's OP.
Yeah, it's super
No stun.
good. Yeah.
It's so good. All right, we're in the game, though. Something unusual that we're seeing is the Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
Very rare. More rare than Falcon.
Yeah, definitely don't see very many Ices in teams. Even Ices players will often opt to not use Ices in teams. Nintendo, for example, been using more Jigs in teams this year. Just because Ices are a very difficult character to play in teams.
Right there, Nana's already dead.
Nana's dead most of the time. When you kind of have to accept that you got to be playing Sopo most of the time in teams when you're Ice Climbers. So that makes it tough. And the fact that, you know, that's what makes them such a strong character, is having both of those characters together.
Getting the double hammer or grab setup.
Yeah, exactly. Racking up that damage so quickly, but you don't get that in teams very often.
And of course, this is coming from someone who has teamed with one of the best Ice Climber players several times.
Yeah, and Chu is pretty much the only Ices that can make them work very well in teams. Diz actually does a pretty good job as well, but again, from most Ice Climbers players, you'll see that they're significantly weaker in teams compared to singles.
One of the things that Chu is so great at is his neutral game or Sopo, right? He's able to just navigate the stage, control the ground, and deal just enough damage to be meaningful. Oh my goodness. This edge guard against Sopo. This Sopo has been alive for over a minute. Yeah, the Sopo is actually doing work. This is, I mean, that's what you have to do with it. Again, like I said, you have to kind of accept that Nana's going to die quickly sometimes, and you got to do the work with Sopo. And right now, we're seeing that from Fork. Oh, it's actually Fork. Okay. You know this guy? Yeah, I recognize his tag. He's from Canada, I want to say. Okay. But he's definitely like a known. He's wearing a maple leaf. No, is that a maple leaf on his head? Yeah, it looks like it. I'm not sure which one's Fork, but yeah. He's wearing the mama tag, and he's still been alive for almost 2 minutes, making a lot of work come out. Yeah, with just that Sopo. Nana died pretty much instantly at the beginning of the game, but 2 minutes now that the Sopo has been doing work without dying, and he finally goes down. Yeah, I was going to say that Sopo has pretty good longevity, but there's one weakness on this particular setting, which is Fox. Right? Fox should be able to just up smash or shine Sopo out of most recoveries. Fortunately, he finds himself off stage getting double hammered. Yeah. Another character we really should comment on, and we spend a lot of time talking about Ices, is we never see Samus in teams. Yeah. Oh my god, that shine! Almost too much. Yeah, Samus is also pretty tough in teams, I think, compared to singles. Harder, at least. Okay. Did he just go for some greedy offstage fire? Could have saved him with that Firefox. We've seen Fox and Samus through KGH and Duck, right? It's we sometimes see. Yeah. It's limited. It's kind of the same thing as we were talking about with Ice Climbers, where the character is definitely a little bit weaker in teams, and so because of that, you don't tend to see very many strong teams that have a Samus on them. Yes, and she's weaker for several reasons. One of them, of course, being that projectile spamming or just wave dash, slow control is not as strong in teams. Yeah, and she just takes her time killing characters in general, so that's you don't have time for that. You don't have time for that. Okay, well, there's one exception. If your team is winning very handedly, and you like up tilt and the guy's recovering for 3 seconds, maybe you go, help your teammate. Yeah. But these long extensions usually are disfavorable. For sure. All right, she doesn't have any kill power. She's recovering awkwardly all the time. Yeah, that's another big thing too, is it takes her so long to recover that you kind of force your teammate into a 1v2 situation a lot while you're recovering. Because you don't want to kill yourself. Yeah. It's not like you get stronger. Exactly. It's not Lucario. Yeah, so you just gotta take that time to recover. One thing I do want to see, though, is Samus fight a little bit more of the Ice Climbers. It seems that last game, Sopo was picking on Fox a lot. Yeah, and Samus is actually a surprisingly pretty favorable against Ices for the most part. I agree. Back air, is that a kill? Oh my goodness, sweet spot. There. From Blue Party Hat. No longer a Pikachu main. Yeah. Recovery is going to get whacked out by this double hammer. Throwing into the missiles. Yeah. This game going slightly better for red team, but still big deficit. And yeah, we're definitely seeing a pretty good demonstration of Ices in teams here. I was just going to say that myself. He's doing a decent job of keeping them together. Again, as we talked about, that's really tough in teams, but he's done mostly a good job of it. But even when he does have the Sopo, as we saw in Game 1, he's been doing
work with the Sopo as well. So
yep. Living with the dream, getting some damage in. That down smash is going to set up for the kill.
oh, and the taunt. He's
Nana.
feeling himself.
Can't help herself. Just let everyone know. Sanne's getting that edge guard, nice readout on the Nair. And it just seems that blue team has a lot of positional strength. Every time. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Why'd you jump into your teammate? It's because they're
Stocks to
ahead.
spare.
Yeah.
And the wobble.
Is that a wobble into lasers?
Yeah. See, so
That's
this is actually lasering here is actually questionable because okay. Oh.
Did they really do
Wow.
that?
Okay. I thought that wasn't gonna kill for a second.
I don't know
but
why that wouldn't. That was weird.
When you laser while your teammate is wobbling, that actually damages the ICs as well.
Does it?
So yeah. So you got to be careful with that.
How does the laser have splash damage?
I don't know. It's pretty absurd, but
Well, we don't notice it in singles, right?
yeah.
That's really funny. Really great positioning. Oh, look at that!
Yeah, we
Team
were talking
sponsors
about
coming up.
Sheik Falcon earlier, and now we got Johnny and Dewan, aka S2J and Shroom.
Yeah, they got smiles. Very unique smiles each.
Yeah. Johnny's got the Johnny smirk.
The smirk, Shroomed with the Colgate smile. They're going to be facing against Nyx and... Okay, this is a Roman numeral, which is 49.
Okay.
No.
Is that 49?
No. That's 69. Of course it's 69.
Roman.
The X is after the L. Roman numeral 69.
Nice.
He thinks he's so clever. Coming up after that, we got Team Liquid coming up.
Yeah, the new Team Liquid, HBox and Chu. Since I'm taking a break from playing for a while, I told Chu he should probably find a new static teammate. Fuse circuit going on and everything.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And I told him to hit up HBox since he is in fact Team Liquid, and he's been having struggles finding a static teammate this year as well. So
I got a chance to commentate their set actually last week at GTX, and I called it the Team Land and Air. That's what I called it.
Land in air.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
One guy's got the ground. He's wave dashing back and forth. The other guy's hovering in the air. They do need to resolve a few of their situations. One of them being Sheik Needle. Sheik just needled from the left side, just holding it real down. Android trying to slow down that matchup last week. But I believe Team Liquid got third last week.
I want to say they got fourth.
Or fourth? Okay.
Yeah.
It was fourth or third. And
yeah, but
they did pretty decent for the first time teaming.
The first time they've teamed, as far as I know, ever. So that's obviously really good performance to start off with, and shows that they have a ton of potential as a team. Especially the fact that they.
Can we get the camera on Johnny and Dewan? They are laughing way too hard right now.
They're enjoying themselves.
I do want to see more out of the Liquid team.
Yeah, they definitely have a ton of potential, and again, they went up 2-0 against Alliance, which was
Before the
arguably
reverse 3-0. It was a crazy set.
Yeah, ended up being insanely close at the
Adaptation to
end,
the
and it
max.
was just HBox versus Armada at the very end. So that was actually insane how close that ended up being. But again, great potential there from Team Liquid, and we'll see how they can do at their second event teaming.
Yep, agreed.
But for now, we got S2J and Shroom, longtime static team, especially this year with the advent of the Fuse circuit.
Yep.
We got game one starting here, by the way. Part of what makes Fuse so cool is that it
rewards static teams.
Exactly, it ranks you as a team, not individually. So you don't get those points individually, so you can't team with someone else and carry those points over. You literally have to stay with the same teammate in order to keep those points. And that just encourages static teammates, which I think is great for doubles.
It's the future of doubles for sure.
Absolutely.
There was a time period in Melee where people thought that you just had to team with the strongest seed remaining.
Right.
But now that might not be the case, and we actually visibly see this with Team Alliance, right?
Yeah.
Where Armada's teaming with someone that's not considered a top 50 player.
Right.
Right? Isn't that insane that the #1 seeded team is like a god and a non-top 50 player?
That's actually pretty insane, yeah. And just goes to show that doubles is a much different beast than singles.
It's entirely different. And Android, of course, is one of the best Sheik doubles players.
Yeah.
Not world renowned for his singles play. Of course he's good,
Right.
but everyone knows him for his doubles play.
Right.
It says a lot when the second seed is 2 top 20 players, right?
Yeah.
Top 10, top 20.
Right.
Red team looking very strong, of course. It's going to be the sponsored team. See a lot of Space Animal flubbage here.
They are?
Oh no, fastball
Losing.
flubbage.
Looks like they're
just warming up or something?
Yeah, they're taking it a little easy. See if they can bring this back against Nyx and 69.
Now, Johnny did get that down throw knee. Of course, explosive damage from Falcon can even it up.
Yeah.
Sheik has been bullied a lot by Fox off stage.
Nice lasers from Falco.
Yeah, is just me, or is Blue Team like winning this honestly?
Yeah, they kind of are. I feel like Johnny and Dewan kind of threw away stocks at the beginning. But despite that, there's still Blue Team is still doing some work right now.
Yep, even stocks right now. A lot of damage coming from both of them. Fox, of course, going to recover with that straight in.
Ooh. Fox couldn't quite finish that kill on Johnny. That would have been big for Blue Team. Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of percent from Falcon, and finally on the redemption stock getting it, but not before SJ makes it back. What?
Oh my goodness. And he finally goes down.
I would say he took out a knee on Falco and made it back, but nope. Edge guarded after a long sequence. Shroom's trying to open up that ground. One thing about Falcon is he does need room to roam, right? The lasers or any spacing move stops all the roaming.
Yeah, yeah.
What is this? How do they just even it up with a team grab?
Oh, man.
I think they just started locking in the attacks, right? The homing missiles got the heat signature, and the stock started evaporating.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much, it was like 2 matches in one. The first match, Johnny and Dewan just messing around.
They didn't download the code.
Yeah.
Just encryption unlocked, just bam, all your stocks. Why are they going to Yoshi's story? You know why? Because space animals find themselves to be explosive here.
Yeah, and as you were talking about, they don't want to give Falcon that room to roam. But Johnny, very comfortable on these smaller stages with Falcon, even in teams.
He has good platform movement, good wall jumping.
Yeah.
Got She coming out with that dash attack. Even soft dash attack is saved, so a lot of uses out of her moves. SJ on the cloud, going a little too crazy. Shroom taking his time right there.
Yeah.
That pressure was very suboptimal.
He's
in my opinion.
taking his time. But strong lead for Red Team.
I was gonna say, it seemed like the space animals were doing fine until they just get bullied a little bit, right? They die from a few.
Yeah, they're dying way too easily, I think. They need to be holding these stocks a lot longer to have a chance against a team of this caliber.
And one thing I learned from a high-level teammate is that if you hold down in a lot of these situations, you're actually better off just being in the center of the stage near your teammate.
Right.
DI down on these attacks. Don't get knocked up or slid off.
Yeah.
Got that up smash kill on Sheik. It's Dewan's first stock.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing that separates good teams players from bad teams players is being able to hold your stocks really long. And there's various ways to do it. S2J and Shroom, as we saw in the first stocks, it took a long time for them to die, even on a smaller stage like Yoshi's.
Did he really just go off that stage and just all in him?
Up air.
Drop zone up air onto the random.
Cloud. That's some S2J stuff right there.
Yeah. Fox is looking okay right here, but he's about to get tech chase out of this universe.
Johnny really feeling the down air right now.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to go for another.
Soft knee into... Is he going to needle fair him to death? That's it. JV4 coming out.
Yep. S2J and Shroom had some stocks to play around with there, and they definitely took advantage of that.
It's okay to mess around in these lower level matches because you want to build up the synergy, especially if what does the synergy look like when one of us is not playing good, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to mistakenly encounter this situation where let's just say Johnny's playing really well and Shroom is just not picking up these kills, right?
Yeah.
So what does Johnny have to do in that situation?
Right. Yeah, it's good to sort of test run some stuff for various scenarios that might actually come up later in the tournament.
Yep. One thing we saw was Shroom just doing, just crossing through the teammate and down smashing. He just likes to just do running down smash.
Yeah, and that works pretty well in
opens
teams
up ground.
for Sheik. Yeah. But again, I wouldn't recommend that aspiring Falcon Sheik teams
look up too closely.
Yeah, because S2J and Shroom definitely do some crazy stuff in teams. And again, it works because they're good enough to pull it off, but it's not necessarily optimal most of the time. But
that single skills really carries them.
Yeah, they definitely they have pretty good synergy as well for a team that's pretty underutilized. And we got Icons. The beta is coming soon, so go to icons.gg. You can sign up for the beta there and get a free exclusive skin for the Icons game.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know what Icons is, we Wave Dash Games, these guys have been following us closely around. If you guys were on Smashboards, did you know this? The guy who runs Icons, Jason, right?
Yeah,
we all know Jason.
M3D.
M3D. I just found out this last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, wait, Jason, you're M3D.
No,
if you're on Smashboards, guys, this was a Melee mod back in the day.
Way back in the day.
He
ran
the
MLGs.
Yeah, he did. MLG was owned by Smashboards for a little bit, so there's a lot of history to this guy. This guy, Jason thinks, has been a part of the community forever.
Yeah, so the people behind the game definitely know what Smashers want and what we're looking for, so it's got a ton of potential. Again, icons.gg, you can sign up for the beta there, and it's coming together nicely.
Yep, game is coming along. If you are ever at a national tournament and you see a Wave Dash representative, there's a small chance they'll let you play the game.
Yeah. And again, it's coming along nicely. It's a lot of fun. We do have the new Team Liquid coming up here, and instantly we see the down smash from Chu leading into a rest from HBox. And
how did that work out, dude? How does down smash lead to rest?
It's a great read from HBox.
Watching the BI.
Yeah.
Did he just spot dodge and get his teammate knee?
He did.
Oh my goodness. And the grab break.
The Hedgehog. This is
unfortunate.
Ugly quickly for red team.
I can't really blame the red team because a lot of these are just crazy kills, but dang, man. Protect your stocks.
Yeah. And as we talked about before with Fork, Chu already has lost his Nana.
So seemingly no reason.
Yeah.
She just wandered off. Got lost in the woods.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh,
Big up smash is going to get that kill.
Accidentally up smashes his teammate, does Fox, but
almost getting that.
HBox trying to go for the double edge guard. Gets at least one of them though.
Even with Sopo, this team is such a weird weight and dynamic, right? Where it's like it's so hard to kill them unless you get that big, nice aerial right there. Backer get the end off Sopo. Falcon heavy enough to not die from that team fire right there.
Great up air to rest. That tech trap is so strong.
Yeah, super strong. And did you notice how long Chu just shielded?
Yeah.
I think he just shielded for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, Chu definitely loves to use his shield in teams, especially in teams.
Yeah, big fan of that. You don't want your Nana to be too far out of control.
Yeah.
Shield helps her stay stationary, and that's a rest setup. He just splashed it.
He actually killed Chu and didn't kill the Fox, unfortunately.
Did you think Rest was going to hit 2 people like that?
I didn't.
Well, Fox got lucky. Oh, drill up there, and then he's going to get smacked into the stage.
Yep. And that should about wrap it up, unless this Falcon can be a legend.
What's really cool about Team Liquid's
there it is.
grab setups are they got the wobble and the rest.
Yep. Yeah, so they can definitely get a ton off of Chu getting grabs.
Explosive damage, really. We got the grab break kill that was like less than 30 seconds in.
Yeah. We'll see if those situations come up too. If Chu does manage to get any wobbles going, we'll see how well HBox can keep away.
Yeah, and how the other team responds, of course. There could be just that blind run into my team and then all of a sudden shoot at throws.
Right.
It was the Moon who taught me to not always rush through your teammate, to have a good plan.
Yeah. Red team with a hot start here, almost killing Jigglypuff already.
Yeah, 84% on the top.
And, yeah, she goes down, so.
That was a sniper knee. Really great job from Scythe. The Shine is going to go crazy, but not before Rest kills off his team. That's one back air. No jump from the ledge. Got to be so careful from ledge jumps.
Xbox should be good, yep. Oh, and
ledge hop Rest into that kill. Really great pickups from blue team. So fast. Nana's just fighting in the middle herself. Pow, pow. Back throw Rest.
Wow.
Love it. Very little variance in how you DI that back throw.
Yeah. Right
there, Falcon definitely avoided it. Nice job. Oh my goodness!
Gets the rest on Nana and Fox, and unfortunately only kills Nana.
That was like a turkey, man. 3 fast ones.
And
oh, he almost gets this one.
Yeah.
Low percent though.
Yeah, that's the thing about rest in teams too, is Jigs feels a lot safer just throwing it out, knowing that your teammate can save you instead of them getting that guaranteed fat punish. And the rollout gets the kill there.
Little trivia, it's faster on the grass. That's what you see Hungrybox use rollout a little bit more. There's a little bit of grass on another stage. Do you know that trivia? It's a neutral stage.
Neutral stage with grass?
Yep. We'll talk about it after this. And that's an up air attempt.
Okay.
Another double down smash.
H-box.
Yeah.
Just kind of throwing out back airs, guarding this edge pretty well here.
That just did 3 dash grabs. And that's the game.
There it is.
Blue team just explosive amounts of damage, only losing 2 stocks.
Yeah.
I think that was like 5 rests on the other team.
Yeah.
Some edge guards too.
Yeah, and H-box died really quick in that game 2 and then didn't die at all for the rest of the game. So,
yep.
Good stuff.
So back to that trivia real quick. It's terrained grass, right? So you literally walk on it.
Okay.
What neutral stage has a little bit of grass?
Fountain?
It is.
Oh,
it is
okay,
fountain.
okay.
So at the very edges, there's a little bit of grass.
Okay, okay.
And it actually affects certain things like Jigglypuff rollout or other things.
Right. Interesting. Huh.
There's so many small details of each stage. It's super cool. I'll share one with you guys right now at home. So, did you know that when Fox shines an aerial opponent and the opponent touches the ground, they become actionable?
Oh, really?
Right?
Wait. So
if,
out of the air?
Yeah. If
Yeah.
let's say Marth, right? Like Marth jumps at Fox, Fox shines him,
and he touches the ground.
and then Marth grabs, right? So you know this part.
Yeah.
So you become actionable if shine takes you from airborne to grounded. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So there's actually a part of the game that you can exploit this with, which is the edge of Yoshi's. Shout out to Reeve. He showed me this. What you do is you stand on that little angle, and then Fox shines you. But because shine sends you down, you slide down that angle from the air to the ground. It's really cool, right? So you get
nuts.
shined,
Yeah.
go down that little slope, grab him.
Wow. That
Instant.
is cool. Yeah.
Whoa. I gotta tell you about my boys on the right. Salil, help me with this camera, man. These guys on the right are Azu and Nubs, or Nubs and Azu. Azu's wearing this Hyrule hoodie. He's gonna be right there.
Yep.
He's got the flag.
So these are your boys?
Yep. Nubs is sitting on the left, Azu on the right. They're from Chicago. They drove down here, of course. They're a static team. Good homies.
Okay.
It's gonna be a Space Animal and Luigi. Azu normally does Falco, but he knows what to do in teams.
Okay.
Switch to stronger character.
Bust out for Luigi.
Unfortunately, they're weighed against a very strong team on the left.
Yeah, they got their work cut out for them here.
My boys.
CLG's own QFET.
Yeah. Team
again,
jerseys.
I want to say they've won most of the teams majors this year. Again, they've pretty much just split them between them and Alliance.
Yep.
So
it's pretty super stacked. There was some competition early in the year from a European team, right?
Yeah.
Team Left and Ice.
Left and Ice, but
They're doing pretty strong. Unfortunately, this team is, I think, broken up now. They're no longer seeing each other.
moved on to
The relationship is complicated, and now they're single and looking to mingle.
Yeah, I don't think Leffen's
looking to mingle.
Yeah, he's taking a break from the dating scene for a while.
He likes to be.
He wants to find himself before getting into
And that's
another
actually the tip
relationship.
for all you boys at home, is that you're supposed to find yourself. Enjoy life when you can.
Yep. But we see a very healthy relationship here in CLG QFAT.
Yeah, and the Chicago boys, Azu and Nubs, these are both static teams.
Yep.
Now watch out for Marth and Luigi. These are 2 characters we don't usually see. And I think both of these players are good at.
Yes.
Aw, jeez.
Just noticed that.
Yeah, with the 5-letter tag. Aw, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Gets the tipper on that platform. Very important to know the platform spacing of your tippers.
Ooh, and the shine.
He went high.
He went for the mangle.
Yep.
Actually cost him there. SFAT was onto him.
Yeah,
Just
just hold that ledge.
Yep.
This recovery could be stuffed out, but soft down tilt, the hilt, protecting.
Great save.
Yep. Pew Pew with really great positioning. He's using that platform to confuse his movement.
Okay. Luigi gets the back air on SFAT, but he's going to drop that edge guard in favor of trying to save his teammate, and wasn't able to do so.
Dang, Pew Pew, you 2 edge guards and 2 sequences, back to back.
Yep.
That high down air was unexpected.
Pew Pew really the quintessential Marth support in teams. He does such a good job of supporting SFAT.
I'm watching him all the time. He teaches me how to play Marth in that high level.
Yeah.
My goodness. Luigi doing that forward throw, breaking up a lot of ground. Edge guard situation coming out on left side. Get up attack is going to stop it. And is that?
Oh, not quite.
The low fair is going to tip her and save SFAT. Clink is going to stop and kill Luigi. Gets up smashed. Azu trying to put on pressure himself.
PPU still has not died yet.
Yeah, he's really good at camping the corner.
Yeah.
And zoning out players. Oh no, that short from Fox is going to get killed. Up throw, up air. Azu not getting that kill right there.
Great smash DI.
Yeah, still first stock for PPU.
Yeah.
Really amazing.
And the thing about it is he's not just stock tanking. He's not just, you know, holding that
Did
stock.
he just run across the entire stage?
He definitely did. But yeah, even though he's at high percent, he's still doing work. He's still doing a ton of damage. He's in the fray. He's just managing to avoid taking that strong hit.
And a lot of it comes due to the fact his partner is opening up the ground, pressuring them so well. This is up air. Fair to up air. Nice kill setup. It's so important that PPU is alive, right, to do these things. Falling up air, no, up smash.
At that point, doesn't really matter.
He has so much percentage that you can just lock him into that grab.
Yep.
Beautiful thing about Fox is he has a 7-frame kill move from the ground, right? No real setup necessary. Just point the C stick up next to next to your target.
Yep.
He did.
Yeah, it can actually be a little bit tough to space in teams, like so that you only hit the opponent and not your teammate out of a grab. But again, in that situation, it didn't matter.
Fox has that advantage though in that up smash is you just like walk and space it, right? Unlike Marth's tipper, where spacing that tipper is so hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever I team, I always tell myself, hey, as Marth, you grab, let Fox do the work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't let Fox be grabbing.
For sure. And Marth obviously has a better grab, so it works out nicely.
Yeah, he has some nice range. So, map is Dreamland. We see a fast edger coming on the left, but Azu gets out of it.
Yeah.
I like the stage. The stage pick is pretty decent. You want to try to separate the CLG boys.
Right.
They're so good at helping each other. Unfortunate. Nub's trying to open up that ledge. He's out of a jump now.
Okay.
That missile kind of saved him.
Yeah, definitely.
And he goes for the back throw edge guard.
And, oh, and he tries to get the down air, but that's going to get himself down air.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Up air gets that kill. And Azu trying to get that first mark on his team. PPU, really high percent, just guarding that right side. Let's see how they handle it. Maybe double team Zach.
Yeah, that's definitely a good option in this situation. But PPU does a great job of coming in during those situations.
Yep, he's already in the middle of the stage.
This time they managed to get a relatively early kill on PPU.
Yeah,
not that that was early, but compared to last game, they'll take whatever they can get.
Oh, is this green missile about to kill? Wow. Holy crap.
Okay. Red team actually with a slight lead right now, stock-wise.
That grab release is actually going to get that kill. Well played by PPU, knowing that knockback is reduced during the hold. Fully charged up smash. Now it's pretty even. Of course, PPU has that stock lead, and he's just going to set that up.
Wow.
How?
That was great for PPU.
Yeah, it was very matchable. Just sweet Ken combo. All of a sudden, Azu off stage again.
Azu goes down as well, and this is going to be real tough now.
Yeah, it's going to be 5 stocks to 2, looking just like last game. And that's a nice giant spike from Azu.
That's a good way to start it. Okay.
Backs off of this edge, and all of a sudden back throw is going to mess him up. What is going on off stage?
Slight miscommunication from CLG. You don't usually see that from this team.
I think they're just so ahead that they didn't really plan out the off stage.
Yeah.
Pretty uncharacteristic advance from Astro, to be honest.
And
he's going to go for that Armada Shine, doesn't reach it.
Doesn't quite get it, but PPU there to clean up.
Tall back air is going to end this edge guard, I think. Oh, he gets more.
Oh, man. A lot of up airs, and then Fox's up air.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, jeez.
I like the jab.
Oh, jeez. CLG, Q-Fat, take it pretty handily, but Azu and Nubs definitely put up a little bit of a fight.
Guys, if you at home are experiencing any technical difficulties, Technical difficulties. Wow, I can't even run through that word. We're going to try to fix them right now. Thanks, guys. Stay tuned.
Quick break. Be right back.